Welcome to More Than Commas, the podcast where we dive into key financial strategies to help you achieve your goals and more. I'm your host, Elijah Fowler, and today we're going to tackle one of the most important questions on everyone's mind. How much does it take to retire? We'll break it down by looking at the popular guideline known as the 4% rule. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the podcast and leave us a review to let us know how we're doing. So, let's talk about the 4% rule. This is a rule of thumb used by many financial planners to estimate how much a retiree can safely withdraw from their retirement savings each year without running out of money. Here's how it works. The rule suggests that if you withdraw 4% of your retirement savings annually, your money should last for about 30 years. So let's put that into perspective with some numbers. If you've saved $1 million for retirement, the 4% rule says you could withdraw $40,000 per year. For someone who saved $2 million, that would be $80,000 per year. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, the real question is it truly enough? And many of you may be confused. You might ask, if I'm earning an average of 8% per year, why can't I take out 8%? Well, it's because a portfolio might earn an average of 8%, but it's not earning consistently 8% every year. Some years it will be negative, and in that down year, you are compounding your losses with an 8% withdrawal. This can leave you with too little money in your account to resume growing after the market recovers. In reality, markets go through ups and downs, and the timing of when those ups and downs occur is crucial. For example, retiring during a period of strong market growth gives your portfolio a better chance of lasting. But if you retire during a downturn, a concept called sequence of returns risk comes into play. What this means is that early losses can drastically affect the longevity of your savings, even though the market may eventually recover. The combination of withdrawing funds and a declining portfolio can lead to a faster depletion of your savings than you might expect. While you should expect your retirement savings to perform better than 4% on average, because the market can decrease in value, your 4% distribution is intended to leave enough during downturns to allow your portfolio to rebound. Another key assumption behind the 4% rule is that inflation will remain at manageable levels. But inflation is a tricky thing, and it can erode the value of your savings over time. Just think about how much prices have risen over the last 20 to 30 years. Your $40,000 withdrawal may seem like plenty today, but what happens when healthcare costs, housing, or even everyday expenses rise faster than expected? Historically, inflation has hovered around 2 to 3%, but there have been periods of much higher inflation, like in the 1970s. If you're in retirement for 30 or more years, even small differences in inflation can make a significant impact. The 4% rule doesn't always account for periods of elevated inflation, so it's essential to build flexibility into your plan. One adjustment some retirees make is to vary their withdrawals based on the portfolio's performance. This can help stretch your savings, but it may require more active management and planning throughout retirement.
This episode is brought to you by Sound Financial Group. At Sound Financial, we specialize in helping clients build strong, long-term financial strategies for their retirement. If you're looking for personalized advice to help manage your wealth, visit us at sfgway.com to learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals.
Let's not forget about the personal side of retirement. The reality is, no two people's retirements look the same. Some people may want to travel extensively, while others may prioritize spending time with their family or staying close to home. Healthcare costs in particular can vary widely depending on your circumstances. The more complex your healthcare needs, the more unpredictable your expenses may become. Longevity is another major factor. People are living longer these days, and with many retirees spending 30 or even 40 years in retirement. This increases the risk that you could outlive your savings if you're relying solely on the 4% rule. A personalized retirement plan that takes into account your specific lifestyle, health needs, and goals is crucial. So, what's the takeaway? The 4% rule is a helpful starting point, but it's just a guideline, not a guarantee. Market fluctuations, inflation, personal expenses, and longevity all influence how long your retirement savings will last. The key is to regularly review and adjust your plan to ensure it remains aligned with your needs and changing circumstances. Working with a financial advisor can help you create a more personalized and flexible retirement plan that adapts to your life, ensuring peace of mind as you navigate this critical phase. Here's what I implore you to do today. Just do the math. Divide your income by 0.04 or multiply it by 25, and you will get the capital at work equivalent that you need to fully replace your income. Then look at your current capital at work. Don't count things that don't provide income like your home equity, and see how much more that you need to be financially independent. You need to know this number because you owe that much to your future self. That wraps up today's episode on the 4% rule and how much it takes to retire. Remember, financial independence isn't just about a number. It's about having a plan that fits your unique goals. A good place to start, as soon as the episode is over, is to take a few minutes to see how much capital at work would be required to replace your current income. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. And as always, we love hearing your feedback, so leave us a review or drop a comment below, and let us know what topics you'd like to hear about next. Thanks again for tuning in to More Than Commas. Join us next time as we explore the differences between a simple and compound interest. That's it for this episode. Now get back to building a great life.